Okay guys, it's Anthony Subaru Service. Got Gann Asphalt's truck. I don't know what truck number it is, but this truck was studded. Let me find my light. Okay, local competition, if you want to call them competition. You can see right there it is studded. Basically, yeah. I mean, they studded it. I don't know if you can see that corrugated wire right there next to that stud. That's a glow plug wire. No new glow plug wires, just yeah, as cheap as possible, I guess. Yeah, we got massive stuff going on. Generally, when something gets studded, it gets flushed first, and then it leaves with the right coolant and a new oil cooler. Look in here. Look at that nasty slime in there. Generally, that's an oil cooler. You can see it staining the bottle right there. New bottle, but aftermarket radiator. See that cheap radiator? I've had so many of them things fail. I don't put those on no more. We do Ford radiators only. They're fatter, like a 3-core rather than a 2-core. I'm just gonna show some stuff here, man. It's freaking. You know, I've had my doors slammed, and I've had people pissed off, and I've had people come in here all kinds of mad over crap that I didn't freaking do. Well, whatever. I mean, you know, it ain't on, I don't know, whatever. It's just a kind of an upsetting freaking deal. But, look here. Here's the coolant that came out of it. Been studded, got the wrong freaking coolant in it. Whatever. Let's go underneath and, well, let me go up top first. Let me show you some stuff up top. This was studded and deleted. So, what do we got? We got a cheap delete that's leaking. Right there. Cheap piece of crap. Hose is leaking. Look how wet it is down there. It's just leaking. There's oil leaking from under here too. Who knows? Hang on a second. I'll show you what we got. Now when I stud a truck, you get this right here. This is ours. Will not leak. Jake Brantner actually welded that. Jake's Performance. We put Y pipes on too. I got these out in our little office here, but hang on. Alright guys, we're kind of looking underneath now. It's not the first time that I've seen them. If you look up there, there's no exhaust manifold gaskets. No gaskets. And I've had one customer call up there and they said, well, there's no gaskets from the factory. Well, of course not, because the exhaust manifolds are machined, the heads are machined, it's two perfect surfaces bolted together and it's good. Well, when you disrupt that, you put gaskets on it. Ford sells gaskets for it. Well, you think they're going to sell gaskets when they don't recommend to put them on? No, you put the freaking gaskets on. It's leaking pretty bad too. I'm kind of wondering, let's see if I can get a camera angle here on it. I'm wondering if I can get, let's see if I can find it. There, up there. Okay, right there. See if I can get the light to shine on it. Hang on a second. Well, there's a high pressure pump cover right there. Okay, right there. That's a pretty good angle right there. All right, where the light's at, that bolt, that's into the rear cover, and that silver looking plug on the left hand side, right where the light is there, that's the high pressure pump cover. Generally, I'll seal all the way around that, and it does kind of look like there's nothing on it. Maybe they reused the gasket and it's actually leaking out. You can see it kind of weeping its way up to the top and down to the bottom. I mean, there's a chance this could be high pressure pump cover leaking, which, I mean, I would seriously tiptoe around guaranteeing that I'm going to fix oil leaks just by going in and fixing one thing, because, you know, we're going to clean this, we're going to have to clean it all up. I don't know, possibly do a diesel flush because of that oil cooler. Probably have them check their records and see if this is a Ford oil cooler, well, then maybe they'll get a little bonus because of, but I doubt it, because I haven't seen a new Ford oil cooler rupture like that. Which, I don't know, I mean, don't know how necessarily old it is, but something's leaking pretty freaking bad. Hang on a second. I mean, it could be the glow plug wires, because they were not new. I don't know if you can, let me shine it up here and look. Right there's that's the glow plug wire right there. See that black plug, and then the other black plug, and on down, those are glow plugs. Kind of using my phone for inspection here. It doesn't look like the cleanest freaking area. Glow plugs will leak like son of a gun. I mean, I put new wires on it because these trucks are getting so old now. Let me come out. Okay, these trucks are getting so old now that there's an O-ring on the outside of the glow plug wire. Well, I have been seeing them lately leaking through the center of the connector, through where the wire goes to the harness or goes to the little metal clip that locks onto the glow plug. I've been seeing them leak straight through the middle, which warranties replacement of the wire. The wire is only like 50 bucks. You know, it's, I mean, 200 bucks buys all new glow plugs and all new wires, especially when the cab's off. There's no extra labor, so you know, it's a no-brainer. That's what we always do. We put new glow plugs and new wires every time. But I got to make a game plan for what we're going to do here on this oil here. Doesn't look like diesel. I don't think it's diesel. I mean, hopefully, you know, the heads can stay on. We just got, generally I would flush this with diesel fuel. It'll eliminate all that. Flush it with diesel, then flush it with Dawn to get rid of the diesel, then flush it with Cascade to get rid of the Dawn, to get rid of the bubbles, and then take it apart and put a new oil cooler in it, and then finish the flushes. Because it's just recontaminating every bit that's being driven. It's recontaminating it. So, and it looks like the hoses are still good. Generally, when an oil cooler goes bad, it warrants complete replacement of every single piece of rubber or plastic that touches the coolant. And right now it's pretty soon, it's pretty early. We might be able to get away without doing that, but if it runs for much longer, the hoses will actually get spongy and they'll get nasty, and then you'll have leaks everywhere. You'll be fighting leaks until you replace everything. I mean, it turns into coolant pump, front cover reseal, all upper lower rad hose, degas hoses, degas bottle, heater core lines. I mean, you know, the coolant Y pipe right here. I mean, it's just, you know, everything that's rubber and plastic that touches coolant gets replaced. So I mean, that's the proper fix for it, but I think we're fairly early now. We might be able to get it fixed without it, but that's a freaking drag. I mean, I doubt it's a Ford cooler. I doubt it. I mean, I'll know once we take it apart. I'll know. But, you know, use a freaking Ford cooler, guys. Messing around with this cheap-ass crap costs you 5 times the amount in the long run. I mean, drop the $350 freaking dollars for a damn cooler. Otherwise, go ahead and drop another freaking $1,500, $1,700 to fix the problem. So, all right, I'm done ranting. Get off my damn soapbox. All right, have a good day, guys.